Yes. Hey there, I'm Paulino B. Michael, and welcome to the Flat Out Truth. We have a special guest coming on. She's going to be running a little late, and so that's what happens when you deliver babies and you have a whole bunch of children. So, so she's going to be all set. She'll be in about 20 minutes late, so we'll just fill in some time until she comes, and I'll bring on Chelsey once we're all ready. There we go. All right. I was like, my sound was off, but it's just a little the old dad there. So anyway, let me bring in Chelsey, my amazing IT guru wife that does everything of the clicking of the buttons. Crazy amazing. So here she is, Chelsey B. Michael.
Hi guys, I am Chelsey B. Michael, clicker of all buttons, and I am, go figure, busy clicking buttons. Yeah, she's running a little late. She had to go with a client, so checking on a mama. And so she'll be about 20 minutes late. She said she's going to try to make it as fast as she can, but I'm sure we'll have something to talk about in the meantime.
Yeah, there's always something to talk about. I mean, we could go into our birth, but we're getting close, guys. For our baby, we had a midwife visit, right? Different midwife. She is the one that actually trained Jayde. So before Jayde moved out of town. So this is very interesting. So we have a connection with her, and actually she weighed our baby boy when he was born. We had 2 kids in a row, and they both weighed the same amount, which is crazy, 7.1.
Shooting for a third.
We don't know. We hope so. We hope that the third one will be the exact same weight. That'd be very interesting.
That would be great.
Yeah.
Great for me.
So we are, I don't know, we're getting really excited. Chelsea's finding some more names.
Yep. We'll announce it after the fact, probably.
Okay. Whenever.
Keep it a surprise for now. We got to meet her first. Make sure it fits.
Oh, it'll fit. I'll just make up a name later. Always make up these nicknames. Like our son, I call him Boo Boo, right?
Yep.
And then we call baby girl.
Yeah, it fits pretty good. Even our son calls her baby girl.
Yeah, little baby girl.
You start getting into the names, though. It's exciting.
Yeah, her name's Luna Bella. She was born on Lunar Conjunctive Shabbat. We actually changed her name.
We did.
Yeah.
She was originally going to have a different name.
Yeah. And then we were like, ooh, she was born on Lunar Conjunctive. Let's name her. Yeah.
Fit too well.
Yeah, Luna Bella.
Yep.
And my son loves the moon.
He does.
We'll go on a walk, man. He'll be like, there's the moon. There's the moon.
It was so cute. We were out venturing yesterday. He also loves cars. So we're riding in the car. He always loves to go in the car. And he was looking at the sun. He's like, oh, there's the sun. There's the sun. It's like, where's the moon? It's hiding.
Yeah, he said it was hiding.
It was hiding.
Yeah.
So, but we ended up going, it was the opposite section of the sky. So we turned around. He's like, there it is.
There it is. It's not hidden no more.
Nope, not hidden anymore. So that was exciting. They grow so fast. I know everybody says it, but they do. Especially when they're tall.
Now, it's really interesting. We already went through the drill 2 times. So this will be our 3rd home birth.
Yes, it will.
And they bring she brings a tub or a tote. Mm-hmm. And then there's everything you need for the day, right? So you have the inflatable pool, and then you got a thermometer. Then you have lights, because they want to put lights in there to make sure that it's nice and soothing and they can see what they're doing.
Yes.
I think it's like a duality thing, right?
Yep.
Then you got a mat to put the pool on.
Yes.
The only thing they do that we have to purchase extra every time new is a hose. You want it to be a brand new hose, and you have to connect it to a shower or something to get the water to fill it up. Mm-hmm. And then you got to be able to drain it. So you can't use a flexible hose because there's no pressure.
No, we found that out last time.
Yeah. So you can't use a flex hose. You have to have a solid hose so that you can keep the pressure up. And so she brought that, and then she brought the water pump to circulate and things like that. And what else did she bring? Is in there? There's a kit. There's a whole bunch of. It's like a kit.
Yeah,
She makes
yeah.
these new kits up every time.
Yeah, and this one specifically, if you're doing a water birth, which I do recommend. Most people think you're in the pool the whole time. This is not actually true. You still, the nice thing about it is, unlike a hospital where a lot of times they want you to lay down or they want you to not do anything, you can do whatever you want. So you can go around your house, you can eat, you can play with your kids. It's whatever you want to do.
Or your husband can finish renovation.
Or your husband
can.
can. Yep, absolutely. That is a great thing that makes you feel better.
Yeah, she's like, oh, keep framing. Do that trim around that window over there. And then, put together the brand new furniture. And then at the last minute, come here, it's over. You got to do this now instead.
Yeah.
So.
Now, Kristen's in our YouTube chat, and she's had 11, and she also says water births are the best.
There you go.
So she there's a secondary on the water births.
Nice. Yeah. 11 though. Woof. We got to catch up. We're only on 3.
I don't think I can make it. I think I'm good.
We're gonna have to get a bus. So we're thinking about getting a mini bus. I'm really thinking about getting a mini bus. I was gonna buy one, like even like an old party bus. I hate to say it because of the way they got the benches. I wouldn't mind doing that and renovating that one up.
Yeah.
Or that size,
Yeah.
right? We were looking at a preschool one, right? And I asked them how much they sat. Went to the zoo actually on Monday.
Yes.
And they were like, 16. You can get like 15, 16 people in there. So maybe we'll do that.
Sounds like plenty of room.
You guys are lucky because I almost did my. I do a lot of like I don't know. I said on Chelsey, I was like, I should come on like in a radio voice. Hey there, this is Paulino B. Michael. Welcome to the Flat Out Truth. Would you guys rather have me talk like that?
Thumbs up in the chat.
Thumbs up on any of the chats, dude. I'll start doing it. Hey there. That'd be funny.
It would be really funny.
Yeah, because like people don't realize when people sing, sometimes they do distortion. Like the lead singer from Creed, Justin Timberlake quivers. Michael Jackson used to quiver, but they add that. It's I don't know if it's natural, not natural, but they do. It is distortion. So Chelsey was freaking out because I can do so many different distortions. We were doing like this old song, Johnny B, and I did it, and she's like, "Oh my god!"
I hadn't heard him do it before. It was pretty impressive.
It was pretty funny. That's what I do when I'm chopping salad, guys. Chop, 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 chop.
Sing to your salad.
Sing to my
it's
salad.
just like singing to your plants, right? They grow healthy.
Yeah.
You sing to your food.
Yeah.
Does it have the same effect?
Yeah.
It's lots of water and lettuce. It very well could. We'll do a water experiment for everybody. If some people have seen it around, some people haven't. But we'll do a water experiment. You can do it with rice too, or you can sing to it or say mean things to it, and it freezes differently, which is really fun.
Oh yeah.
And yeah, Kristen says she does have a mini bus. I would think so.
That's funny. See, there you go. Oh yeah, guys, I'm actually wearing some merch too. This is one of our golf shirts with a nice pink.
Pink for baby girl.
You gotta have that guns though. I mean, you want to make sure you have the guns, and you know what I mean. You gotta
always carry license.
That's right. But yeah, you gotta be. I don't know. These run small. I'm gonna be honest with you. They run small. So if you're over 225, I mean, you're a guy, do not buy. That's where you want. You want to be 225 or lower, and you can buy them. I'm be honest.
Well, tell them how you get to 225.
That's right. Yeah, I'm gonna be making a video, guys. Like I can. All the analysis and data and things that I've done all my life. This is the easiest way to drop the weight and get ripped, man. I'm being honest. You guys just watch how I evolve in the next like 2 months. Chelsea's freaking out.
Yeah, we've done different things before. I wouldn't call them diets, just different
Lifestyle change, yeah.
Yeah, different lifestyle changes.
More protein, working out, hitting the gym. I always do supersets and do this and that.
Yes.
And I get back in there, but this has been the easiest I've done in my life. I did P90X before. Everybody can do P90X. They can once. Because once you do it one time, once you fall off of it a little bit, you go back. Like, I don't like the yoga. The yoga's boring. Right. It's like, I'll cut that part out. Anything I didn't like on P90X the second time around or third time around, I was like, I'm not doing that. I like the Thai bowl. Thai bowl was fun.
Yeah.
Like the stretching and see what else did I like? The plyometrics. I like the plyometrics. Those were fun. All the sit-up things that are the crunches, those were fun. But man, I can't do yoga, man. It's very boring. I might be able to do that chi. I was thinking about doing some chi.
The Tai Chi.
That's different than yoga. So I wouldn't mind doing that.
We did Tai Chi for volleyball one time, and that was everybody's complaints, is that it was too boring. Except for me, because think I'm Asian.
She thinks she's Asian. Let's be honest.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm a nerd.
Chelsey
Asian
Chang.
things. For anybody that watches Seinfeld.
But yeah, so I'm thinking about doing a whole show on it, and like there's so many misconceptions. More truth, and I fell for it. You know, even 2 months ago, she looked at an article I did about protein, that you should be doing 1 gram of protein for every pound. And doing the research, it looks like they did the math wrong. And I did this new way, man, and it's not only just falling off, I'm getting toned and everything, and I'm not even at the gym yet.
Yeah, it's
My
definitely,
arms
this
are coming
is
in,
by far
chest is
different.
coming in, abs are coming in, everything's coming in, and I haven't even hit the gym yet.
Yep.
So,
Yeah, it's been totally different every time. Like, this has been the fastest that you've lost any kind of weight.
well, it's losing the fat, but keeping muscle. I mean, like
Yes.
I am. I'm not.
Yes.
I'm not getting like.
Which we've had some influencers say, "Oh, you can't do that. You can't gain muscle and lose fat at the same time."
Yeah. And that's not true. But
difference.
that's a whole nother thing. It's like, it's not even about losing muscle or gaining muscle while you're losing weight. It's more or less like, can you keep what you got? That's one big thing too.
Right.
You don't want to lose any of the muscle. And if anybody knows that when you do high strenuous liftings of weight or anything that's heavy, you're going to, your body, your muscles itself burn glycogen. But we can get into all that. I mean, whatever you guys want. We're gonna end up making a show on that. It could be not next week. Could be next week or the week after.
Yeah.
I'll get all my stuff together and do it. And people don't realize that. All right, I'm actually using a product. It's all natural. And what it's doing is refilling your body with the minerals. Because I fast. I do an 18-6 fast. And it fills the body back with the minerals that they take out to process food. We all know that. They take out stuff and they process the food. And then, man, getting a little tight there. So, yeah, they process the food and they take out stuff and they put in synthetic things that are not good for you. Right? And again, this is for entertainment purposes only. But, yeah, that's what they do. And so this all natural that I have, it replenishes all those minerals so that you keep your insulin level and all that level, even through your fast. You don't feel like you're drained. You don't feel tired. You don't feel anything like that. Yeah, I love it. I got my cousin. He's doing the protocol and is already dropping weight. He cannot believe it. So Dustin, if you're out there, you know that. You know it's true. Give us a shout out. You can tell everybody, yes, it's true. My cousin's got it. And my neighbor's doing it. And it sounds like he's doing well. And so, yeah, it's pretty easy, man. It's like, it's effortless. I eat Wendy's hamburgers. I eat homemade hamburgers, steak. I eat Popeye's chicken. I eat pizza. I eat all that stuff. But I keep it within my deficit. That's it. But I eat everything the same. I only eat 2 meals a day, though. I mean, 3 meals just gets really boring. But I'll go into detail when I do the show. Like right now, I'm just trying to give a little bit of information as we are waiting for Jayde to join us. So
Yep. And shout out to Dennis and over on TikTok.
Oh yeah, there you go, Dennis. Is he? Where's he at? Is he on? Is he watching TikTok?
He's watching TikTok.
There you go. See, Dennis is my guy. See, he knows what I'm talking about. And I even did experiments with this stuff for this protocol. So I did it for, what did I do it like for a month to see,
Yeah.
and then I stopped it, and then I just restarted it. I waited another 6 weeks and went back on it just to see. I do experiments, even if it's for myself, because I can't sell anything that I'm not really, on.
Right.
I did it without the stuff. I did it with the stuff. Then I stopped everything and went back to just doing it by myself without the stuff, and then back on the stuff. The thing that I liked, I'm gonna be honest, I have willpower. Once I'm on something, the problem is like if you fall off, right? You get busy, you have a kid, you're working overtime or something like that, and you can't follow it. This one is, you can follow it. It doesn't matter. You can still just follow it. It doesn't matter what you do. That's the thing I liked about it. Now, like I said, I do have willpower. I've done 20-day fasts 3 times in my life. I've done 1 week fast. I've done those a lot of times. Since Chelsey and I have been together, probably did it 10 times, right?
Oh, yeah.
Easy.
Yeah.
3 days, easy. I can do all that.
Yes.
The problem is, it's almost harder in one way at the beginning to fast like on an 18 and then you eat again in 18. It's almost easier just not to eat ever than it is to, because you know what I mean? Because you get that, you get the tease. But
Yeah.
nobody can dodge food. We all need food.
Yep.
You got to. You got food, you got to eat it, right?
Yes.
this stuff does. It knocks the edge off. Even for me, like I said, she knows I'm stubborn, man.
Very.
But it made it easy to keep on to 18. You know, one day, I'll tell you this. One day we got so busy, I didn't eat till halfway through my window of eating normally, right?
Yep.
So I ate one meal. And then I was like, man, I can't squeeze another one in. I'm not even hungry, so I'm not going to eat it. And I waited. Yeah. Dude, I was on a 23 hours before I hit the next one.
You had asked me, oh, should I eat or not? And there was like one of these days before that, you had decided you did eat, you ate late, and you absolutely regret it. And I was like, don't do it. It's like, if you're not hungry, don't do it, because last time you regretted it. And you're like, you didn't regret it at all.
No, I didn't, man. It was easy. It's like, because like sometimes you think, oh, say you allot yourself 2 meals. I know we're going into this whole thing, but the show will be more in depth. But
don't worry, we will cover your midwifery.
Yeah, we will. So like what happened is like there is this point where you're like, oh, I eat in my 6-hour window, but if you don't eat until you're 3 hours in your normal time, you almost feel, because we've been taught here in the West just to chow down, right? So then you're like, oh my gosh, I'm running out of time. I ate at 3, and now 3 hours later I'm still not hungry, but I should eat.
Yeah.
Just because I got to get it in my 6-hour window.
Your window, yep.
And then I was like, nah. So I just didn't do it. The next time was easy. I was like, nah, I'll just wait till tomorrow. And you know what? People that are in shape naturally do that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah. So,
we had this discussion today.
Yeah, because like that's just what happens. It's funny. Jeremiah just hit me up on saying about Discord.
Oh, yeah.
That he was on. I think it's funny because we're on live right now.
We can't. Yeah.
We can't. We're on live right now. I almost feel like getting on Discord and go, hey, I can't, bro. We're live right now, brother.
You want me to open up Discord to add it to the list? Oh, no, I'm not on his. You're on his.
I'm on his, but.
You could use your other camera.
Yeah.
Be like, hey, we're live. What's up?
But anyway, yeah, like I've done different things. And like I said, a skinnier person or somebody that's naturally in shape, like Chelsey. Chelsey's always been in shape all her life.
Yep.
The only time she's not in shape, well, she's still in dang good shape or damn good shape, is right now. If you look at her from the back or from straight on forward, women would kill for her body. They'd be like, oh man, she's in shape. But she turns sideways, you see the big baby bump.
It's very large.
Yeah. So
Hardness.
she's all baby. But women, I'm serious. And she's a little, thick for her, like normal. Yep. Right? Mm-hmm. But I mean, when she's always fit, man. She'll drop the baby weight. They know the difference. My buddies, I got buddies that are ripped, man, been ripped their whole life. And they know the difference between boredom eating and being hungry. They just do. And they always cut themselves into like a calorie deficit. They don't really overeat, maybe once in a great while, but not really. They usually don't. Like Chelsey can have I was talking to my neighbor, one of the ones that's got on this stuff. I was telling him like, man, Chelsey can see a chocolate muffin, right? And it'll be like 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock at night and see it. And she goes, I really want that chocolate muffin. But she'll look at the time and go, nah, it's too late. It just sounds good. I'll just wait till tomorrow. And I told my buddy that next door, and he's like, F that. He actually said, F that. He goes, man, I go in there, I'll smash 2 of them. Then I'll feel like crap and hate myself and call myself a big fat guy. But he will do it. You know what I mean?
Yes.
So I think it's really funny is that, that's what he's saying. And Jeremiah hit me up again. Oh. I got to tell him. How can I get on my Discord right now?
Yeah, you should be able to.
All right. Keep you start talking.
Use the right monitor. That's funny.
I was gonna go on my phone. Oh, here he goes. He's right there.
Oh, he's on there. That's funny.
He's here. I think he's not.
Right.
Is he here?
You want me to throw him on as a speaker?
He can for a second. We'll just tell him what's going on. All right, guys. Oh, is he there?
Does he want to?
Wait, he was there. Now he's gone.
Oh, I got him on here. Oh, no, you're right. He did leave.
Yeah.
He came in and came out.
That's funny. That's hilarious. I don't know. I can message him on his phone, I guess, right? I'm sorry, guys. Chelsea's supposed to be talking when I'm doing this.
I am? Oh, shoot.
That's all right.
I was busy communicating with our people. That's all right. I'll go on for a little bit. Yeah, so shout out for everybody, TikTok, YouTube, Rumble, Facebook. Thank you guys for tuning in. while we are waiting for our midwife to show up again. She's just running a little late because she had a client, so travel time. But she should be here shortly. And we are going to talk about some of the half-truths that you have. So the differences between the midwifery and maybe an OBGYN, your birth plan, the differences with that. We will not be talking about on here, but if you head over to theflatouttruth.com, sign up for the private platform right after this. Again, totally free for you guys to sign up, and you can catch the rest of the live, and we will get more in depth, and we can talk uncensored, because I know a lot of people tend to have questions about certain things that they give their young children and that the medical community recommends. So we will talk about that fully on our platform where we can, and that way we love you guys, YouTube and Facebook and all you guys, but we can talk more in depth. So
Trying to see if I can get him back on. So I don't know if some of you guys know who Jeremiah Skiba is. You know, his father was Rob Skiba, the late and great. Missed that dude. But yeah, we're trying to see if he came on. He jumped on and came back out, and he's in the Discord. Hey bro, what time? I was like, you can come on, we'll put you on. I mean, we can always have a guest speaker until we have the other guest speaker show up. But yeah, it's really interesting about this weight thing. Like I said, I'm gonna go in depth. I'll probably do next week now. I'm kind of getting motivated. Dustin, my cousin, really likes it. Yeah, oh yeah. And it is. It's just really good how like it just melts right off. It's easy. Man, I can show you guys the food I'm eating. And it's crazy. Like, I mean,
it's just normal.
It's just normal food, but it's normal good food.
It is.
Yeah, it really is. It's like
different.
Yeah, let me see. I'm gonna jump on some of this. I can show you what he's eating, and I can show you what I'm eating. It's pretty funny, actually.
No shame.
Yeah.
But maybe a little bit.
Yeah.
So this is, but I agree with what you say. It's like the reason he's showing you this is because a lot of people think that you're supposed to eat like Dustin does, and it makes them quit because they're like, oh, that mental, like, oh, this is all I'm eating, or it doesn't look appetizing, or this is it, and so it's a lot harder. So.
Like, I ate that. That's my. I was you always switch it. You don't have to switch it, but yeah, she wants to see it bigger. So that's a homemade hamburger, and that's homemade fries that I made with avocado oil and cottage cheese, and then I even had a salad on the side with that bad boy. It's really interesting. Like here's another one. I like hamburgers. So hamburger, same thing, but that's an ounce of chips, man. And I had this for my lunch. That's a 2-piece breast and wing from Popeyes. Shout out, give me some love, Popeyes. And with a biscuit. I mean, that's what I'm doing. You know, it's like, so it's all regular stuff. And I'll show you what he ate if I can find it. It was not appetizing at all. But he wasn't. But now he's doing it. Now he's figuring it out. I'm gonna see if I can find this. So, oh yeah. So Jeremiah is here. We can throw him on real quick. Hey Jeremiah, you want to talk? Ask him. Maybe go ahead and send him an invite.
All right. Give me one sec.
She's working on it, Jeremiah. She's gonna hook you up. So Jeremiah's gonna jump on really quick, and we can talk about Truth or Con and things like that until the midwife comes and they can find this food. Did you invite him?
I did.
So Jeremiah, you just got to accept and make sure your settings are all right, and then you can just let us know when you get in there. Right now there's only 2 of us, so you know he's in, right?
Right.
Yeah, speakers are only 1. It's funny because that always throws me off because it just shows 1. Where's his food? I can't even find his bad food. Maybe I deleted it because it was so bad.
See, Dennis said he had a turkey burger today.
Yeah, see, he did turkey. I don't mind turkey burgers. It's not horrible.
No.
I
make a mean meatloaf now.
Dennis is he's going hardcore. Oh yeah, here's one. Look how bad this was. That would make me quit my diet. Look at that. What the heck is that? Who would eat that? Anybody want that? Give me a thumbs up on that one. Oh, there's Jeremiah. I think he's on. There he is. There's the guy.
Hey, all right.
So let me
Oh yeah, we can hear you.
Yeah, let me see if I can.
Hold on, let me put my headphones on because I can't hear you.
Oops, there we go.
Maybe if I turn you guys up. Hold on. I'm trying to just put my phone. I was trying to see if y'all had a.
All right.
Let's see.
Let's see if I can. I'm gonna change this to
Settings.
Chelsey's all about the record, so she's gonna put you on really, really sexy in a second. What was I just on? What was I looking for? TikTok. There it is. We're
Yeah,
back.
he's on that
I
one.
think I
Let
can hear
me.
you guys enough.
Can you hear me?
A little bit.
All right. Here we go. And then anybody in the chat, let me know about sound. If he is quiet, if he's loud enough for you guys, let me know.
All right, go ahead. Can you say something, Jeremiah? Testing. You can do an Elvis or something.
Well,
How are you?
guys, testing. Got a big
I'm working
announcement
on it.
today. I don't know if you want me to drop it here first. This will
Go
literally
ahead.
be the first place that I announce it publicly. You ready?
Yeah, there you go. You're on.
We just got Bryson Gray to confirm Truth or Crown 2025. He's going to be there. He's going to perform. It's going to be epic. And we're looking forward to it. It's going to be so cool, dude.
Yeah, if you guys don't know, he's basically a Christian rapper, and he's got a pretty big following. I've been checking out some of his stuff. I never heard of him until you said something about him the first time.
Yeah, he was at Hebrew Fest 2 years in a row, but then he got real popular because of the conservative movement, because he's a black conservative, and he was such a good he calls himself a Bible rapper because he celebrates Sabbath, and he's very much like us.
Yeah.
Keeps the days, and but he's like huge, like he's got a huge following, and I love reading his tweets because he'll like start going off on somebody, and it's just fun to read.
Yeah.
And like Bible battle people. It's pretty awesome.
Yeah, it's like the preacher. It's like the preacher I had on. He's actually wants to be part of the Flat Out Truth now. He's got a big following on TikTok. He was on here, but I love it when somebody says something dumb on his. He goes, "See ya," but he always rhymes with whatever they said that annoyed him. He'll do a rhyme and then click him out, like boot him out of it. It's actually pretty hilarious. So, but yeah, that's exciting, man. Bryson, that's a good one. So musical guests, you got. How many do you have so far for musical?
Well, right now, just Bryson. I'm not performing, but I am speaking. I am a musician, but I'm not going to perform musically. That's another thing. I've been working really hard on it, but
I feel
you
you.
need to go get it.
Go get what? Something you've been
Go
working
get
on?
my something that I'm going to do for my presentation at TruthOrCon.
Yeah, go for it.
Oh, yeah.
It'll kind of give you an idea of what I'm going to be doing.
Okay. All right. So Jade, we're just finished up with Jeremiah, then we can get start our show. I hope everything went well and you got all set up.
Oh, is she on there?
She's there, right there.
Okay. All right. Yeah. We'll get everything. So we'll show this and then we'll get Jade on so that everybody can ask
Yeah.
some fun questions.
Oh, shoot. JFK.
Oh, here we go.
Heck yeah,
There you go,
man.
guys.
Look at that. Now, if you're looking at it, the only place this bullet could have gone through is down. I do a whole presentation, but I'm still painting it, so he kind of looks like Napoleon Dynamite's brother. But he'll come to JFK by the time I'm done.
Yeah, that's cool. Yeah, that's a big one because Jeremiah don't you live in Dallas?
Yeah.
Yeah. So he goes down there. He's done some good shows on that, showing like where Lee Harvey was supposedly, and then the picture of him being there when JFK got shot. And so you're gonna go into like what they released now, the new data.
A little bit of it. We're going to go back in time to show what the original Dallas police chief said, which was that the Warren Commission was all BS. Well, this is the weird thing to me was I was watching an old JFK video of somebody that was doing an interview, and it was black and white. It was like right after it happened. And, he pretty much described what happened, but that was, the Zapruder film wasn't released until Geraldo Rivera's show in like 1979, meaning that this guy had pretty much word for word like described exactly what happened to JFK, and that just blew my mind in and of itself because I just got this book. His name is Jesse Curry. He was the Dallas police chief who never believed the official story. I think he got fired over it, but they have drawings in there and it looks just like the Zapruder film. It's pretty crazy.
Wow. Yeah, it's gonna be good stuff, man. You getting excited, man? You guys start getting everything more closed together. You know, like
Yep.
once the time is coming, man.
Yep. It's all about man. I think the Most High has got our back because it's turning out really well. We got
Nice.
Flat Earth Dave, Lucas Cameron, the founder of Brothers, Unplug so many people. It's gonna be epic.
Yeah,
You guys will be there, I hope.
Oh yeah, we were the first VIPs, brother. We bought 2 VIP tickets.
Sweet. I'm gonna have to make y'all some gold VIP badges.
Nice.
This Jade.
Yeah, we have some. Yeah, I'm gonna have some music coming out in 3 weeks. Within 3 weeks, so I'm gonna be dropping at least three videos, one day at a time, right in a row. Boom, 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 and yeah, it's pretty exciting. So
Yeah, it's cool, man. I'll tell you one thing about Bryson Gray though. The first time that I heard him perform at Hebrew Fest was it was before my mom died, but it was while we were doing Skipping His Nation. I hadn't done any music before that, but when I heard him perform, I just started smiling. Like I was like, oh my gosh, like the dude's talking about how abortion is against God and like, just everything that we believe, but the way that he goes about rapping about it. And so I hope your music does that too, man, and inspires a lot of people.
oh yeah, I'm trying to grab the people that don't believe. So it's a mixture of both. It's very interesting. Like that's the thing is like if I'm trying to get the people that are atheists or agnostic or non-believers that are good people that never really knew the Most High or know the Most High or rejected Christianity, because sometimes people thump them, and they get caught up in tradition and not just the word of the Most High, word of Yah. So we'll see, man. It's gonna be. I can't wait to see it. I can't wait to meet you, man. Really. I mean, I wish I could have met your father and your mom, and it's yeah. So now you're next, man. I'm coming for you, man.
Man, I hope I don't get right
No,
before.
you're all right.
That'd be so bad.
And it happens to be on my son's birthday too. His birthday's the
That's pretty
25th. Yeah, so he's going to be 4 years old. We're bringing him. So he's coming. We'll have a 1-month-old maybe with us at that point.
Man, yeah. I don't know if Jake wants me to announce it or not, but his baby he just had his latest baby like yesterday.
Wow.
Yay!
Yeah.
We were waiting so long for Sierra, and we were getting worried for her and praying for her, and then got a text yesterday and was like, oh, we feel a lot better.
So did he do a home birth too?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's what we're doing. It'll be our 3rd one. And then it sounds like Kristen, you know who Kristen is from your side.
Yeah.
She has 11, man. She's like a partridge family, man.
Well, that's the crazy thing too, is I've never met her either. So Truth or Con will be the first time I meet her in person.
Wow.
We basically know each other. It's like it's a weird dynamic, and it's like how I feel with all my subscribers and who I talk to in our Discord. It's like I feel like I know all you guys already, so I don't feel like it's not gonna be awkward. I was always an awkward kid, and my dad thought he was awkward. My mom thought she was awkward. But we're all kind of awkward.
Yeah, to an extent. Man, we got to get you on the show for a regular interview, man. We'll set it up if you want at some point, and we'll make some flyers. We'll bump it out. And but until then, we got our other guest that's here. Thanks for filling in. But tell them about what you're doing. Truth or Con, give them all the info right now.
Yeah, subscribe to Skipping News Nation, truthercon.com. Get your tickets. I thought today was my interview, so I'm glad I didn't miss it, but glad to talk with you guys.
Oh yeah, no worries. And we'll put everything in this connected to this video, all your info, Truth or Con. I'd be pushing it. I tag it in everything I got.
Sweet, man. I appreciate it.
Oh yeah, much love, man.
Later.
All right, see ya. All right, guys, that's Jeremiah Skiba. Go to truthercon.com. Get your tickets, man. And it's gonna be good, man. It's gonna be in Dallas, so we get to go there, and I'm gonna go visit probably some family while I'm out there. I don't make it out to Texas as much as I would like, so I think I haven't been here since I was 19. So that's been many a decade. So we're getting ready to get Jade on here. I hope everything's all set up, and I love how. If you guys can see it in the Flat Out Truth chat, man, it's hilarious, man. Dennis is going crazy. He likes Chelsea's little I mean, she crazy. You can just hear
No,
her
I
clicking
probably
away.
should mute it.
But there she is. There's Jade.
All right, so there's Jade. All right. Let me get this transition going. Do we got it?
There
All right.
you
This
go.
one's got her name. I got to fix all the names everywhere. So sorry for some of our viewers, but I'll fix it in a sec.
Yeah, Chelsea's really into she likes to do these phases. They look beautiful though on the replays.
Can you
So-
guys hear me?
Oh yeah. I can hear you really good actually.
Okay, great.
Okay.
So are we delayed?
Uh,
Sounds like it.
maybe a little bit.
Yeah.
Okay.
Glad you guys had somebody come to fill in for me. Sorry, I'm late.
You know, it was an accident because we had asked him if he wanted to come on for, to promote his deal he's doing in Dallas in October. It's Truthacon in Dallas, Texas. And he's got a pretty decent following. His father was a big time truther, Rob Skiba. I don't know if you guys heard of him.
Mm-hmm.
And that's his son, Jeremiah. And so,
Okay.
so he's got Skiba News Nation. And so they're putting on Truthacon. And we're going as we bought tickets. I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe we'll earn our way onto the stage at
Nice.
some point. Well, I don't know, man. We'll see with the music coming out, man. It's going to be pretty cool in the next few weeks. It's going to be
Okay.
something, man. It's something. So I'm pretty excited about that. Anybody that I can get
Okay.
them here and get them into the Most High, man, I'll do whatever. Dance, sing, spin around, paint, whatever it takes to get them here, man. It's all about the Most
Yeah.
High.
Mm-hmm.
Bring somebody in that brings in babies all natural, whatever it takes. That's what we're here for.
Yep. That's what I'm here for.
Yeah. Hey, so how's your husband? So how's Jacob?
He's good. He's working. Hopefully be here in a couple of months, maybe less. I guess he's a couple weeks away from, I don't know, like being at the next stage. So yeah, he's working.
Nice.
Yeah.
I like that. He's a hard worker, man.
Yeah, he is. Our anniversary is in October too. So I'm hoping
Oh, wow.
that
Nice.
he's back for that.
Yeah, and that's what we're going to have. We could have a 1-month-old when we go to TrutherCon.
Yeah. When are you due?
September, what is it? September what?
20.
September, I want to say the 19th, but it's the 20th. So, and
September
then
20th.
TrutherCon is the
All right.
25th of October, and that's actually Boo Boo's birthday. So
Aw.
but he gets to fly
Where
in a
is it? It's
plane.
in Texas, you said?
Yeah, in Dallas.
Okay.
And Boo Boo
not too
loves
far from me.
airplanes. So he'll think this is part of his birthday present.
Well, there you go.
Yeah, he'll be excited. All right. Are y'all getting all set up?
Yeah.
Here she goes. I can hear her clicking away, man.
Oof,
I
I
hear
gotta
it.
keep up with it all.
It's like tap dancing, man.
Yeah, and I gotta make sure. Yeah, see all the. I changed. I don't know if anybody actually noticed, but I changed all the overlays so that it would say guest speaker and Jade, because
Yes.
it would be awkward because it's not really Jade that's speaking, and might confuse some
right,
people.
right.
So
Yeah.
Yes.
I was
all right,
late.
but now I think they're all fixed. They're all ready to go.
I'm always late.
Oh yeah, it's funny because when Skiba came on, right? So she changed it to guest speaker.
Yes.
Yeah, he thought he was running late, but we kept telling him, man, hey, we'll set it up. We are legit, people. If you come on as the guest, we do a pre-interview.
Yes.
We want a photo.
Yep.
I'm gonna make flyers. We're gonna add it out,
Yep.
and we promote it. But you got to get back to us, and you got to go, hey, this is the date I'm coming, and this
Yeah.
is the time. Like that's what you do. Like
Yep.
they act like it's like I'm just like on a cell phone going, hey man, you want to come
I
on for
know.
a second?
We got our schedule all the way into September.
Yeah, we have our schedules out. Like, do you think Joe Rogan does that?
you.
You just show up, you know?
I don't think so.
It's funny.
No.
So yeah. So things that we wanted to talk about were some of the half truths. So we'll start with some of the prenatal care. So a lot of women get told that they are high risk pregnancies, and a lot of this comes from a lot of the testing. And so what have you found in your practice that a lot of these tests lead to? Like, what are the true observations, tests that you actually need to do and are very important, and the ones that are just extra and might just cause more fear than usefulness?
Yeah, I'm probably the worst midwife to ask about this, I guess, because what tests are needed for sure? None. I mean, it depends on your mindset because some tests can just lead to more intervention. The tests you're going to start with in pregnancy are genetic tests. So what are you going to do with the answers to the genetic tests? You know, what if your baby has Down syndrome? What if your baby, you know, has some sort of mental delay that you're going to have services for, you know, at the end of pregnancy? Or are you going to do an abortion because there's something genetically wrong with your baby? It depends on what you're going to do with that info. So you have to decide what your worldview is and what you want that info for. Sometimes people just want to know so they can prepare. But it's not a necessary test. You don't have to do it. It's up to you. Then there's ultrasounds, and same thing there. We're looking for genetic issues. We're looking for, you know, the position of your placenta. But the only dangerous thing about the position of your placenta is, can your baby come out? And again, do you need it? No, because there's going to be signs and symptoms of that during the pregnancy. So as far as other screens like gestational diabetes, there's the group beta strep. These are all up to you, and you really don't need them if you are a person living a healthy lifestyle. So you have to decide that. You have to take control of your birth. You have to take control of what you put in your body, the lifestyle that you lead, and that's going to lead to less interventions, less issues during your pregnancy. So I don't think you need anything.
All right. So then we had this discussed this a little bit earlier. It's like a lot of the prenatal care with the OBGYNs. Now, do they go through a birthing process with you? Do they map out a plan? Because I know our midwife did. So does that something that you know that you experienced or you have had OBGYNs do?
No, OBs do not typically desire to go over a plan with you. It's very much, this is what is going to happen when you get to the hospital. This is what is expected of you. There isn't really a choice given. There isn't really a choice put on the table. So most people don't know that there even are choices in a hospital birth, which there are. You just have to be able to advocate for yourself and go in there with a plan of action, and even know to anticipate what they will ask and what they will need from you. At home, it's kind of up to whatever you want to do. And I think that's understood. So a lot of people that birth at home don't necessarily have a birth plan, because their birth plan is typically what we're doing already. Things like, I want to be able to eat and drink during my labor. We definitely encourage that at the hospital. You are discouraged to eat and drink during your labor, and you're encouraged to move as much as you want at home, birth where you want, in the position that you want, be in the bathtub if you want to, be in a pool if you want to. At the hospital, you are encouraged to stay in the bed. If you do want to walk around, you can walk around your room, maybe bounce on a ball a little bit, but you're also going to be hooked up to an IV. You're going to be hooked up to a fetal monitor, and that's going to restrict some of your movement. At home, you're not going to be hooked up to any cords. We do intermittent monitoring, so you can move and do as you please. And we just kind of follow you around, and wherever you want to have your baby is where you have your baby.
All right. So then follow up. So when we went to ask an OBGYN, now we are from Michigan, so I was going to see if this is elsewhere as well. When we went, they're like, oh, well, if this is your due date, so like ours is September 20th, right? So like you get scheduled for an induction for that date, unless you specifically ask not to. So do you want to talk about the difference between, do you really have to get induced? Do you have to plan a date? If you want to do natural, what happens with the midwife versus the OBGYN and that?
Yeah, you, of course, you don't have to schedule an induction. Please don't schedule an induction. You should allow your baby to come when your baby wants to come. The baby actually produces hormones in your body when they are ready to come. So a lot of people don't know that.
And
So the
what's
baby
a safe,
decides.
what's a safe window for baby to come?
Well, most people don't stay pregnant until 43 weeks, but in a lot of states, you can stay pregnant until 43 weeks. And then you'd want to get induced. But most of the time, if someone is pregnant that long, we are either pretty unsure about their conception date, or there probably is something else going on. So that's when we move to a higher level of care. We either just get an ultrasound and see if something is going on, or we just get induced. But usually people just don't even stay pregnant that long, because typically it's just not how it is. In the hospital, I should say though, they schedule your induction for 40 weeks because they don't want you to stay pregnant longer than that. Mostly because of convenience for them. It's really convenient to schedule an induction for the doctor, whoever's on call, so that they know when you're going to have your baby. But they will use, fear tactics to say that you need to induce your baby at 40 weeks. But statistically, a woman stays pregnant until 42 and 3 days.
Wow.
So that's the norm.
Yeah. I mean, like when we went shopping around for, when Chelsey first got pregnant with our son, we were thinking midwife the whole time, but we just wanted to check out about a doctor. And they basically had 19. That's where I'm getting 19. They had 19 doctors on staff, and you would see one. But they were like, there's no guarantee you're going to get this guy. When the baby's born,
everybody's
you're
on
probably
call now for 24 hours tops.
Yeah. Yeah. So like, we're like, why would I want that? That's like the dumbest thing I ever heard in my life.
Yep.
So we were like, nah,
Yeah,
we'll
that's
go with
kind
the
of
midwife.
scary to just go to the hospital and wonder who's going to deliver your baby, if you know them, if you've ever met them, what their preferences are, what are they going to ask you to do. You don't know anything about them. So that is the birth system that we have now.
Yeah, everybody wants to schedule it, or they scare you into the randomness, I think, right? Nobody wants to have a random person be the one that delivers the baby. So right off the bat, the only way you can guarantee your guy is if you schedule it, right?
Yeah. So they, they can make people think, oh yeah, you get me if we schedule it. And then the doctor is secretly like, yeah. And then I also know when you're going to have your baby.
Right. Yeah. I can go golfing now.
Convenient for everyone.
I can go Hawaii on that weekend because I know that you're going to have the baby on Friday.
Yeah. And I mean, to make it sound like an induction is just very run of the mill and there's no risks at all is just deceptive. So it's super risky, and then having a C-section that came from that induction, to say that a C-section is very run of the mill and just an easy surgery is also deceptive. It's also very risky to have. It's major abdominal surgery. So, now we have over 50% of the population who's had a C-section, and that puts you at risk each time you have a C-section. It puts you at risk to have another baby vaginally.
Wow. And and they like to use the thing about a woman being like their blood pressure is high. But anytime you move somebody, their blood pressure gets high. I mean, even men, it doesn't matter. If you go into a doctor, they always say that your blood pressure is going to be higher anyway. That's why they retake it later, because you're in a weird situation. I don't care if you're a guy that's got a broken finger or maybe you think you're having a heart attack or whatever. You go in, your blood pressure is going to be higher anyway. This because you've changed that environment. Yeah,
you don't know the person taking your blood pressure. So this is even if you don't think that it is, it's an intimate, screen. It's a person touching you. You don't know them. You're in an unfamiliar place and you're taking your blood pressure. So it's going to be a little bit higher. But there is also, the unfortunate truth that pregnant women today who are receiving OB care are often quite unhealthy. So they do have high blood pressure, they do have gestational diabetes because the prenatal care in the obstetrician system is severely lacking. We're not teaching these women how to care for their bodies during their pregnancy. So what's going to happen? They're going to keep eating fast food. They're going to keep eating fried foods, and they're not going to exercise, and they just live this lifestyle that most Americans live now that they're never told is wrong. They never are told that it's going to affect their pregnancy. It's going to affect the end of their pregnancy. They might have to be induced. They might have to have a C-section because they might have high blood pressure. They might have gestational diabetes. So they don't tell them that they could fix that problem. They just wait until it is a problem. And then we have a problem and we have to have a C-section or we have to have an induction. So, it's just all very backwards and inconsistent. And there's a reason for that.
Yeah. Yeah. Like with my daughter, my youngest daughter, when she had her baby, they kept telling her that he was like overdue. He's huge. He's going to be so big. Remember that?
I do.
And then they ended up inducing her and he came out like a preemie. So he was way, way undercooked when he got taken out.
Yeah. There's like a 2-pound
Which is a lot.
discrepancy that can happen on an ultrasound. Yeah. So you can't say the baby is 10 pounds, baby could be 8 pounds.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
you
2
could be
pounds is a
good.
lot on a baby.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
It's like huge. That's a huge difference.
It is a huge
And
difference. Yeah.
to just assume that the baby, even if it's big, that the baby is not going to be able to be born is just silly. We don't know.
Yeah.
We don't know. Let's get into labor, and see
Yeah.
what happens. There's indications that will let us know that the baby is not going to be able to come. So
Right.
let's be good care providers and allow the baby to come when they're ready, and then pay attention to when the baby needs help.
Yeah. It's like they're trying to predict everything.
Yeah.
We're in a society that tries to predict everything for the good.
Tries to control everything.
Yeah. Yeah. It's like everything's like that. Oh, we're going to do this because you might do something or it might happen or it might. We react
it's
so
an
much
accident
to
waiting to
might.
happen.
It's not a fact.
Yeah.
It's just fear. Fear is not real.
Yeah. Like
Fear,
Kristen, like she's one of our people listening. She had 11 kids and she had said she had both high blood pressure and gestational diabetes on her last one, baby number 11, but she had no C-section. So it is still doable and you can still have a healthy baby.
Now she did midwife at home too, right?
I'll have to ask her that because I know she has done midwives and she has done water births. I don't know what she did for number 11, so she'll have to.
Kristen, let us know. You're on YouTube. YouTube land. Let us know what's going on.
So
Yeah, I know a lot of women who have, done a lot of births at home, and then as they age and keep having babies, they decide, I'm not going to do this anymore. I'm going to go to the hospital and do it the easy way.
Yeah, and you know what's hard about that too, and this is something we can get to, is like, is it actually easier to get the induction, or is it easier to get the epidural?
Depends on your perspective, I guess.
Yeah. I think it's easier to you don't even have to go to the hospital. You guys come here.
Yeah.
You don't have to go anywhere.
Yeah. Like you don't take your house to the cleaners. The cleaner comes here. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah. The midwife comes and they clean up the mess and they cook breakfast for you and
Mandy
take care of you, and everything's great. You get to get tucked into your bed afterward. Who doesn't want to do all that after they have a baby?
Yeah. It's crazy.
Yeah, you get good care.
Yeah, they even make your smoothie first and all that
They do.
stuff.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
Yeah.
Like your smoothie.
Yeah. It's like if she was in our city or state, she'd be doing ours right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
That I wish I could. That's awesome that you guys are still doing it.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. I mean, we'll do it for the next one too.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, my first 2 births were in the hospital back in the day before I knew even what a midwife was or that people were even birthing at home. And once you make that switch from the hospital to home, you don't go back. There's no comparison. No comparison with the prenatal care, with the postpartum care, with the birth, the labor. It's a world of difference. And women have a lot of fear around having a baby in general, what that looks like and what that feels like. And I don't blame them anymore because, if they have anybody that's ever had a baby in the hospital telling them what it's like, it sounds terrifying.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah, I agree with you. Like we have a friend who is terrified of childbirth. Now, she was one you actually met.
Oh yeah, Cam.
Yeah, she was actually petrified of childbirth and she never wants to do it. But it's like, because she's scared of the pain. But the fact of the matter is, like you said, a lot of people get that epidural. The sad part and the truth of it is, right, it doesn't always work. Which is the scary part, I think. And yes, you can feel the pain. However, there's so many things that midwives and you guys have special classes a lot of times that teach you ways to mitigate that pain, to get through that pain. And you explain all the stages and everything.
The stages of labor. I mean, a lot of it is your pain comes from the fear of the unknown, the fear of not understanding what's happening to your body in the different stages of labor. So there are things that we're trained in physically doulas are too. Doulas are, non-medical comfort measures, care providers. So they're trained mainly to help you with the physical aspect of the pain and labor, and to just help talk you through that, put you in different positions depending on what stage of labor that you're in, and just talk you through it. I mean, really, so much of it is just fear that makes the pain worse. So if you can understand what's happening to your body, if you can be talked through a 1 minute long contraction and told that you can do this and just breathe and that you're okay, you're safe, then women are like, oh, that wasn't that bad. That 1 minute contraction wasn't as bad as, the one before that, where nobody talked to me, where nobody said anything to me. So these are the things that midwives and doulas, they train you during your pregnancy to understand, to know and understand. So a lot of the fear is taken out of it. So when you get to that labor and it's hard, it's not as hard as it would have been if you were afraid. So there is such a thing as the fear pain cycle in our bodies, that if you're afraid of what's happening to you, the pain is going to be much worse. If you have a different perspective of, I'm going to accept this pain, I can deal with this for 1 minute, I know what it's going to do, I know what the outcome is, then the fear is gone. You've released that fear, and now you're just kind of riding along with the labor. You're riding the contraction wave, and you've been through that experience,
Yeah. Actually, and that was interesting about our last one. So our first one, the contractions were harder, like you said, because of the unknown. Our second was a lot easier. But if I had any kind of pain medication, I wouldn't have realized that there actually was, I call it an issue, but it's still a normal thing, is our cord had gotten stuck, and nothing life-threatening by any means. It's just, she was stuck. I had to push harder, and that's literally all it was. Yeah. So she's like, okay, let's do something different. Let's change your position so that you feel better, right, in a place of less pain, and then we'll just push a little harder, and popped right out. So knowing that when you do have that pain, it's like, hey, this isn't a comfortable position, let's try something else. And then you get in that comfy position. It makes it easier for you. Whereas in a hospital, a lot of times they're like, oh, we're doing it this way.
Yeah, because you wouldn't have known. You wouldn't have known. You would have had no pain, so you wouldn't have known.
I wouldn't have known. Yep.
Right. Yeah. You have to, some women don't want to be a part of the experience because of that fear, right? But I personally, and the women in my circle, I suppose, they want to experience what's happening to them. They want the experience of the labor. And so they want to feel it. And when you have the perspective, it just really changes everything. It changes everything. It's not this suffering pain that you just can't get through. It's this pain that you can accept and be sanctified through, no less, because that's what our Bible says. We are sanctified through childbirth. And that's why, because it's work, it's labor, it's for our children, it's for good. So it's just your perspective. It's your perspective on the whole thing, the fear of it. And yeah, there's just no comparison.
Yeah. Kristen chimed in. She did say 8, 9, and 10 were at home. Was planning for number 11. However, she did have to switch and do a water birth at the hospital, which that's something too, is a lot of hospitals tell you that they have birthing centers, but they are not a true birthing center. Like the ones in Lansing, they tell you they have a birthing center, but you can't give birth in the pool. So it's not a true birthing center. Whereas there's ones in Ann Arbor, they're like, no, you can have birth in the pool. So if you do want to do a water birth and still want to go to a hospital, make sure you check with the hospital that you're going to, check with your doula, and make sure that they will allow you to do so. But yeah, she said she was only in labor for 1.5 hours. I was like, dang, that's nice.
Yeah. Yeah, that was me. My last with the twins. I was in labor for 1.5 hours.
Wow. Maybe that'll happen with you.
That would be great.
She said you might go quicker.
Yeah, it does go. It does actually. The more kids you have, it's supposed to go in quicker each time. So
it's a little more intense the quicker it goes. You know, like it's kind of nice to have the slower buildup and work through the contractions until it gets real hard. But yeah, it wasn't too bad.
So how many kids do you have?
I have 4 of my own.
Right.
And then Jacob has 6.
Woo! A partridge family again.
they also have a minibus.
Yes.
Yeah, we're looking for one of those actually.
There you go.
Yeah, we're already looking.
Looking for some kind of church van or something.
See, that's what I said. Or get a party bus.
Yep.
They actually sell them pretty cheap.
Party bus. Yeah, I think they're probably gas hogs too, but probably so is a church van.
Well, they're a little bit bigger, but I like the bench seat goes around instead of being in rows. True. Yeah.
Be more fun for the kids.
Yeah, and it's like it just feels more open, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you got to be able to travel with stuff too. If you're going places.
So you can move stuff around. Yeah.
Yeah.
I like to build stuff, so does he. He can fix it up. Come on.
Yeah. No. We'll figure it out. It'll come to us when it's time, you know.
Yeah, and then another one that I ran into is a lot of people think hospital is or might be too expensive to have a midwife, but they have an insurance and like, well, I have insurance, so I should pay for something. But a lot of times it's actually still cheaper to go for a midwife and pay full price than it is to go to a hospital with insurance, which is crazy.
I mean, right. It depends on your insurance and your deductible. But I hear nowadays, you know, the hospital deductibles are more than I charge. So, and on top of that, midwives are just really willing to do payment plans. You know, I have somebody paying me right now who's given birth, you know, 3 months ago. She's still paying me. She just pays me every month. And right now I also have several clients that are bartering things, you know, doing things around my house that I need done.
Get a bus.
Get a bus, barter for a bus. Trade you a bus and I'll deliver your kid.
Yeah, when one comes up, I'll barter a bus.
Yeah, why not?
When eggs were at their highest, that would have been a good barter too.
Yeah, I'm bartering goat's milk right now too.
Oh, that's a good one. Which, one. Goats. Hey, if you do have any issues with lactation, what's the second best thing to do?
Yeah,
that's the goat.
Yeah, feed the baby goat's milk. Yep.
It's funny.
Yep. So we've done that. We've done some of the birthing plans. I'll save some of the birthing plans for our platform because we'll get into some touchy subjects there that we are unchained on our platform.
That's right.
So we'll go a little bit more for the postnatal care. So what's the differences for the postnatal care? You said that was a big difference between an OBGYN doctors and the midwives.
Yeah, if you've ever had a hospital birth, right? Lots of people have who are listening, I'm sure. You get one appointment with your obstetrician at 6 weeks. So you go home from the hospital, you don't have any support with lactation, with pain, with anything you're experiencing that you might not know is normal or not. You go to your OB at 6 weeks for your checkup, and it's really quick. They ask you, you know, are you depressed? How do you feel? You say, I don't know, I guess not, you know, okay, how's your bottom feeling? You know, you had stitches put in 6 weeks ago. How's that doing? I don't know, I guess it's fine. You know, that's about it. And then it's over. And the postpartum care with a midwife is very supportive. We're checking on you all the time. You're free to text us whenever you want to. We do a 24-hour visit. So we come back to your house after you've birthed 24 hours later, make sure that nursing is going well, make sure that you're feeling okay, make sure there's no problems, especially, you know, with bleeding or infection or anything like that. We want to follow up and make sure everything's normal. We come back 3 days. We check on baby still. We're checking on the bleeding. We're doing a at-home hearing screen for the baby. We do the little heel prick at home that the people sometimes do in hospitals for the state. The PKU test, that's an option. And then we come back 1 week later, and then we see you again at 2 weeks, 4 weeks, and 6 weeks. And so in all that time, we're free to be contacted as well over the phone. So there's so much support. Nothing can go wrong. You know, you can call us anytime. Breastfeeding is never an issue. All of my clients have successfully breastfed. You know, and I think of myself years and years ago, you know, 16 years ago, leaving the hospital, wanting to breastfeed my baby and thinking, the nurses will show me how to do it, and then I'll go home and it will be fine. Well, they don't. They show you a little bit, and then you go home and you're on your own and you have nobody to call. You don't know what to do. You don't want to starve your baby. So a lot of women just end up feeding their babies formula because, you know, they had one night of a bad latch and the baby cried a lot and you thought they were hungry and you didn't have anybody to call. So what did you do? You're done breastfeeding now.
You know,
people, go ahead.
Oh yeah, I was gonna say, like, this is another thing too. I wish Jacob was here because I can talk about it on my side, or we had another a man. Dude, I love it. Like when I went in and we were first talking about it, you know, for our midwife, it was nice to. I like information, obviously. The flat out truth, right? So I like to research and stuff like that, but knowledge is power, right? And it get put at ease. Dude, she told me more than I've ever learned about anything. So when she was, you know, when it comes to birthing, and it makes you feel powerful, you feel really connected, you're involved, you understand what's going on, man, and it just runs so smooth.
There's
and so
no
as
fear.
a man,
you just know.
Yeah, as a man, you can put your wife at ease, like, hey, this is, you know, we can do this. I know you're going to be putting all the physical thing in, and we got it. I trust it. It's going to work. We just got to do what she says, and it'll all work out. But as a man, I loved it. I loved having the baby at home, and I was nesting, right? Because Chelsey, at that point, remember, we were renovating still.
Yep.
And I was getting that room done before the baby came. And
I remember that.
Yeah. So it made her feel better. Finish that window. Can you finish that? Turn that window out before. It was pretty funny. But
I remember being at the birth and you showing me all the stuff you were doing.
yeah. And so it was just funny. It's like it made her feel better, you know, like that I was working on something. But as a man, I loved it. You know, I loved to be involved. I loved it to know what was going on. And
yes, you can, as a man, be involved in a home birth. In the hospital, how are you involved? You know, you're just kind of standing at the bedside.
Yeah, they kind of lock you out.
Nobody's telling you nothing. Nobody looks at you about nothing. You know, you're barely even there at the hospital.
Yeah. So like I said, when next time you guys come on, and you know, you and Jacob, we'll touch on that because it's a huge thing for us to be involved. We love it. Any of the guys out there, we see some people on TikTok that are really liking this right now. A lot of them are men. They're probably like, oh yeah, dude, I'm telling you, if you're a man and you're going to have a baby, this is the best way to go, man. You'll be so involved.
Yeah. You want to be involved.
Yeah, if you really want to be involved in it, and you'll learn all these things. You're like, I never knew that. I never knew this. I never knew X, Y, Z. They never told us this. And, you know, and it's like we like knowledge. Guys like to learn stuff. We just do. Most guys. Yeah. Especially masculine guys, right?
Guys like to protect. Guys like to be there and know that they can fix anything, you know?
Yeah.
And you get to be a part of all the support. You get to be your partner's emotional support. You get to be the person that makes them feel good during the labor, you know?
Yeah.
And at the hospital, you don't even know. It's like they just naturally just stand back and let the doctors take over and they're just kind of in the background. Yeah. And that's not how it should be. That's not how the woman wants it. That's not how the dad wants it. And it's not the natural process.
Yeah, for sure.
It's not family oriented at all.
Yeah, I think, like you said, part of that fear is they always talk about how there used to be such a high rate of child deaths and birth deaths and things like that. But with the advent of medical, like not the medical industry, but with knowledge, like he's saying, is like it's kind of a thing in the past. Like they do such a good job now, and a lot of the stuff that was successful with childbirth was passed down by people that were midwives.
Yeah. Oh yeah. This is like most people are taught, and you go back. It's almost like a lineage.
Your grandma was your midwife.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's just passed down. Yeah.
Yeah. So we hope to pass it down to each of our generations.
Yeah. The midwives actually LBs. You know, I talked about that the last time.
Yeah. All right. So we're gonna the time.
midwife.
It is time. So when we talk about the actual birth plan and the process, we are going over to theflatouttruth.com so we can talk.
What? Unchained.
So
Yeah. So so Jade, you don't have to do anything. You just
Yep.
stay there. Everybody else from
right.
TikTok, YouTube, Rumble, and Facebook. We'll be signing off. Continuing this conversation unchained in the Flat Out Truth.
Yep.
So go to theflatouttruth.com, join our for free, or you can do the premium, and you can continue with this live. We can go unchained there. We can talk about things that we may not be able to talk about here, even though this is for educational purposes only.
that's right.
It's all for entertainment. So anyway, we're signing off, and I am Paulino B. Michael.
I'm Chelsey B. Michael.
And as always, be safe.
Be blessed.
And
And that's the flat out truth.